What is a year to you? Is it 12 months, 52 weeks, 365 days, 525,600 minutes? Or is it something else? Is it going 73 and 9? Or is it something more personal, like working out every day? Regardless of what a year means to you, a year is a long time to do anything, but conquering all odds, Eternity Band has managed to keep their library music hour show running consistently for an entire year. One entire year full of monthly visits to the library is an insane achievement deserving celebration. But just how did this idea come to be? Why do so many people like it, and what are some notable moments that have happened throughout the year? As Eternity Band gets ready to host their anniversary concert, it's time for us to celebrate the Library Music Hour program as a whole. This is the story of the Library Music Hour program.
I started the Library Music Hour because I wanted to help the musicians in my community. So, from my own experiences, I know that performance is the best way to improve as a musician, and when most people, they don't have many performance opportunities when they start out. In my case, my teacher organized a recital once a year, and that's definitely not enough. So by joining this, by signing up, people could perform up to 3 times a month, and with our Music by the Tracks expansion, they could even perform every week. And that would give them so much opportunity to perform. And I just wanted to help these musicians have better opportunities and improving than when I started playing piano.
Aaron's efforts to help new performers improve has not gone in vain, as since he created the Library Music Hour program, thousands of performers have come to perform and improve their own skill. As Aaron himself has stated, the best way to improve is by performing in front of others. Actually putting yourself out there is one of the only ways to constantly get better at playing an instrument, and Aaron has single-handedly helped thousands of people do this themselves. But real quick, let's take a journey back in time.
Okay, there you have it. You can enter the area on 2 sides.
Pause. What you see here is footage from the very first Library Music Hour, held exactly a year ago. Although it's a far cry from what the program has developed to today, it's nostalgic to see how the massive program began in the humble library storytime theater. Only a handful of audience members are there, different to what we see today as we begin setting up for the anniversary concert, an entire full house. But before we can skip ahead to the 1-year anniversary concert, there is another important thing to acknowledge. You see, the Library Music Hour program isn't held solely in the Fremont Library. While it may have begun there, it eventually expanded into the Newark Library, another important place to this concert's history. With features such as the Chinese music feature and even the Indian music feature being held there, it's important to acknowledge the Newark Library's assistance in the Music Hour program. To get a better understanding of why the Music Hour program began in the Newark Library, we talked with Joe Stoner, the library manager for the Newark Library, and a musician himself. Joe Stoner is by all means a key factor in the reason the Library Music Hour has been so successful.
So really, the idea for the Music Hour came from my own childhood experience of music. I started playing trombone in 6th grade and kept playing all through high school and college. 2 summers during college, I toured with an amateur music group where we toured across the country in a bus. And at some point I started thinking back about all those opportunities I had to play trombone, but even going back to my earliest years in middle school, I had these opportunities to perform in front of an audience, sometimes in nursing homes and other places. And I just know that this had so much to do with my development as a person, my social and emotional development, my creativity and my confidence, and I really wanted to bring this kind of opportunity to the library.
As Joe Stoner said best, the Music Hour program does more than just improve someone as a performer. It helps them grow as a person. Playing an instrument in front of others allows you to get better at doing all sorts of things, such as public speaking, and even facing social situations that may have scared you before. Especially for younger performers, facing their fear to perform at a young age already helps shape their childhood years, and makes them grow immensely as a person as they head into adolescence. More than just helping a person grow, the Music Hour program has helped communities bond together. Music is in a way the only universal language. Regardless of what language you speak, where you come from, and even how old you are, music can communicate to you in a way nothing else may. It's because music transcends boundaries like this that it allows communities to come together and celebrate. The Library Music Hour program is by far one of the best ways for the community to bond together, and that's what makes it so special. It fosters a safe space between the Tri-City area, and this is why the program shines and stands out. Throughout this year, it's clear that the program has been gaining more and more traction and becoming larger and larger. From moving into a larger room to being able to host concerts that last 2 hours long, the program has rapidly evolved into what you see today. But finally, the moment you've all been waiting for arrives, as the concert to celebrate 1 year of Library Music Hours begins.
I used to rule the world, seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone, sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand.
And of course, what better way to celebrate 1 year of Library Music Hours than by bringing out Eternity Band's very own Eternity Band 2.4.
My sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you've gone, it was never, never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. It was the wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe.
It's hard to put into words how much the Library Music Hour program has done over the past year, but one thing is safe to say, and that is that the Library Music Hour program has slowly but surely become one of the biggest and best musical events in all of the Bay Area. But finally, let's ask Johnny Q, the director of Eternity Band, why we should support the Library Music Hour program.
That's a good question. Why support Library Music Hour? I guess everybody likes win-win situations, and I think the Library Music Hour is one of those win-win situations. You see, libraries become more attractive with concerts going on every week. Let's make it better to serve as a community center and also bring more culture into libraries. Musicians or music students get more opportunities to perform, and in doing so, they improve their musicianship rapidly. And for volunteers that organize the event, it is a major way to help them to realize their purpose of volunteering to bring the community together. And then the audience, the community basically benefit from it. With all the concerts going on every several times a month, they can go everywhere this basically democratize live performance. They can go there and take a look of all the instruments being played, all genres being displayed. Yeah, this basically, if they want to enjoy music, they can enjoy music. If they can learn to play music, this is a good way to see how it's done. So yeah, what's not like about Library Music Hour? I can't think of any.
As Johnny said best, the Library Music Hour program is a win-win for everyone involved. And as the curtains close on the 1-year anniversary concert and we get a little bit of time to rethink our journey through this past year, I think it becomes clear that the Library Music Hour program was a massive success. But I think it becomes equally as clear that it wouldn't have been anywhere near as successful as it is today without the support of every single person involved in the project. Without everyone full-heartedly backing the project, it wouldn't have been anywhere as close to as grand as it is today. And for that, I think a thank you is well deserved. And finally, happy 1-year anniversary to the Library Music Hour program.